my name is Brooke and welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you are new here, I'm a young adult fiction author, and today I'm really excited for today's video just because it is both a cheer tag and also a collab with a good friend of mine. If you guys don't know, Brooke Noelle is a cheerleader and a fellow YouTuber, and I've known her for about 2 years now, and I am so excited that her and I are finally teaming up for another collab. This is actually one that we've been talking about for probably like 4 or 5 months. We came up with the idea to do it at the start of the cheer season. Things fell through. We didn't do it. It kept just kind of not happening. And so when everything started happening with all the social isolation, Brooke reached out and was like, hey, we should do a collab, do something to keep people entertained and keep them positive during this just crazy time. I of course agreed, and then I realized, hey, what better time than now to do our collab? So this tag is actually a cheer comp tag, and you can do it a couple different ways. I know Brooke is going to be using it to talk about more than just this past cheer season, but kind of all of them, whereas I'm going to talk about the past, or really the current cheer season. Things are still very up in the air right now as to whether or not certain competitions like Worlds, Summit, and various other local comps for people, whether or not they're going to be happening. But I thought it would be a fun time to kind of look back, celebrate the positive. If we do have Worlds and Summit, if those are events that I watch or attend, obviously that means the cheer season may continue. But as of right now, while it's on pause, I figured it would be the perfect time to do this tag. So the tag is made up of 15 different questions that I have right here. I will put all of them in the description so you guys can check them out as well. If you make a video about this, please tag us in it, or drop the links in the comments so we can check it out as well. And make sure you guys go check out Brooke's video. Like I said, she did her video a little bit different than mine, so it's definitely going to be fun to kind of compare our styles of the video and everything like that. As far as actually tagging people, I tag literally anyone and everyone that I'm friends with that are fellow YouTubers. The most obvious ones being Sophie Mates, Charlie Barrett, and Aaron Dukes. I need to see all three of you guys do this one for sure. That being said, though, let's go ahead and kick off the cheer tag. It's, again, 15 questions all about either this current/past season of cheer, the 2019-2020 season, or you can do other seasons overall, things like that. But let's go ahead and kick things off. All right, up first is how many comps did you attend this season? Well, I actually, first of all, attended 2 showcases. I attended Connect Cheer Northwest and Natural Venom. That was unfortunately it because of my kind of last-second trip to Michigan for my grandfather's funeral. As far as comps, though, I really should have written these down, but let's see if I can remember them in order. We did American Northwest, New Year's Classic, Aloha Tacoma, Aloha Portland. I'm not going in order anymore. Cheerfest. I went to one day of Cheerfest. I also did NCA, ATC Bellevue, Pac West. I think that's it. I probably missed one, but I think I went to 8 this season. Question number 2 is, what is your favorite local comp? My favorite local comp would definitely be ATC Bellevue. However, right behind it would be Pac West and Sea to Sky. I didn't get to attend Sea to Sky this year, but I'm really glad that I had Pac West as kind of a final comp of the season. But ATC Bellevue is definitely the best because so many teams come in from elsewhere. It's the comp I've been going to for the longest. Like, I think I've gone 6 years in a row now. It might be more than that. I don't know. It's been forever, and I absolutely love it. So yeah, ATC Bellevue. All right, next we have, what is your favorite travel comp? I have been to Worlds once and NCA twice, also Summit once. But I would have to say that NCA is my favorite as of right now. Only because, like, when I went to Worlds the first time, it was kind of more at the start of my YouTube career, if you want to call it that. And so going to NCA for the first time blew my mind. I was not prepared for how amazing and great and everything it was. And then going this past year was definitely even better. And there were so many amazing moments. And so I think NCA is my favorite. However, once I go to Worlds, that might change my opinion, whether it's Worlds in 2020 or in 2021. If we have Worlds, I'm going to try to make it, but I promise nothing at this point. But yeah, overall, I would definitely say that at this point, NCA is my favorite. All right, next we're going to move on to some questions about the actual comp day. And up first is, do you have any comp superstitions? If so, what are they? Overall, I don't really have any. I'm sure, like, there are, like, weird little things. Like, I have teams that will message me and they're like, we need you there up front. You're our good luck charm. Or I have to watch certain teams, and if I miss them, then I'll feel like it was my fault if they messed up, or I'll be like, you can blame me, it's fine. But I think the biggest one this season, so starting back in like the summer, I had like the underside of my hair like down here colored, and it was pink for a while, it was blue, I had purples in there, I had all these different colors, but this summer, and I've been doing it for like, I think it was like 2.5 years I had it, but this summer I dyed it purple, and it was really great because it matched like Connect Cheer Twilight. And at one, or like right before, what was it, Palm Springs, they didn't have their bid yet, and I remember messaging Landon and being like, you guys need to get your bid this weekend because I want to dye the purple out of my hair. Like, I want to just go back to all black hair, but I didn't want to do it before they got their bid, because then if they didn't get their bid, then I'd feel like it was my fault. So I literally waited till they got their bid at Palm Spring, and then I was like, good, I can dye my hair. And like, I want to say I even had the hair dye and did it like 2 days later. So I no longer have any purple in my hair, but it was kind of this weird moment where I was like, I can't get rid of it right before they get their bid, because then if they don't get their bid, it's my fault. So kind of a superstition, kind of just me being really random and weird. Next is, do you have any comp traditions? If so, what are they? I would say my biggest tradition, obviously I make my buttons for every comp. They're different for every single comp, so you can actually like go through and see like all the different ones. But the biggest thing that I do that's really a tradition is my schedule. I will print my schedule a week out. I will highlight everything. Sometimes on the first highlight, I just do like a general highlight so I can kind of figure out the times of things, like what time do I need to leave from my house to be at a competition, things like that. But then I'll go through and I'll give like different highlights, different colors. So sometimes I'll do like 3 highlight colors where it's like a must watch, really want to watch, kind of want to watch, or I'll do like a, if I don't watch this team, why am I even bothering going to this comp? And then there'll be like a next level that's like, I really want to watch, and then I would like to watch if I can, and then I've been requested to watch, and then like I'll watch if I can. I've had like 5 and 6 colors of different highlights on my schedules at different time. I've made so many friends because of my highlights too, like random cheer parents, random cheerleaders, strangers, like just anything and everything. When someone's like, do you know what the next team is? And I pull up my like 7-page color-coded highlighted like schedule, it is hilarious and amazing. And McKenna, who cheers at Langley, the first time we ever met was during Sea to Sky. She like borrowed my schedule and was like looking at it, and then the next year when my YouTube channel got bigger, she was like, oh my gosh, like I've been watching her videos. I know her. I met her and used her schedule. And so when like she officially met me and was in the vlog, like that was the first thing we talked about. And she since has like highlighted her schedule. And I've been like, oh, let me see your color code. And like you have to make like a key and everything. And it's like this whole thing. And it's amazing. So yeah, definitely my schedule. People will ask to see my schedule because they want to check what color they are. Or I've had people be like, why am I this color? Why did I not become this color instead? And like it's a whole thing. And I absolutely love it. And the last one that's about comp day is, what is your favorite thing about competing / attending comps? Obviously, I don't compete, but as far as attending comps, I just love supporting everybody. I love getting to see my friends, cheering them on, being up front and in the heat of things. I love getting the opportunity to like go and hug everybody when they get off the mat, whether it's like, oh my gosh, you did so good, I'm so proud of you, or like, that's okay, you're gonna crush it, I still love you so much. I have given so many different people hugs while crying, both good and bad, usually more good than not. When I'm like really upset, I tend to not cry. Like if I'm at cheer and like I watch a team and like I'm friends with the team and every single stunt falls, I'll like give them hugs and I'm like, it's okay. Like I love you. You're amazing. This isn't it. But if they do good, then I'm in full tears. So yeah, I just love supporting everybody and just getting to see the different teams and all my friends on different teams. Cause like I'll support a team if I don't know anyone on it, but when I know someone on the team, I'm going to go like 10 times harder for them. Like if you go watch my NCAA vlog, I completely lost my voice because all I could do was yell and scream because that was my love level for all the different teams. So yeah, just supporting everybody, seeing the teams, and just putting my heart into cheering for them as much as humanly possible. And the rest of the questions are kind of more about performing, which obviously I don't perform at comps. But don't worry, I can still answer some of them, I promise. Up first is, what is your best memory from a comp this season? Honestly, there are so many good ones. Just so many. Friends getting bids, friends winning, friends hitting. But probably the moment that I think I will never, ever forget is Senior Elite hitting day 2 of NCA. That is a huge one. Like the emotions that I felt, it was like, I can't even describe it. And I'm really glad that I was filming my reaction at the time because it was like just pure, like lost my freaking mind. And if you watch that video, I just like full cried the second they hit the last part of Pyramid and just started screaming. And like Kale is sitting next to me just like singing along and screaming. And when like it ended, I was just like, oh my gosh, they did it. And he's like, they just won NCA. And like at first I didn't realize you can hear him in the video, but it was like such a moment. And then also, Vancouver All-Stars Blackout, seeing them win was amazing. I cried a ton when Woodlands Elite Black Ops won as well. Like those were my like, as much as I cried when Senior Elite hit, and cried when Senior Elite won, and cried when Code Black won, and cried when Twilight hit, and just all these moments, there was something just so magical and made me cry so much harder about Vancouver All-Stars Blackout winning and then Woodlands Elite Black Ops winning. I think I might have called them Blackout a second ago. Either way, NCAA in general, those 3 moments especially, but most especially Senior Elite hitting day 2 because they had it. They put the ring in the bag, girl. All right, up next is what was the worst thing that happened to you at a comp this season? That's easy. At Aloha Tacoma, it's a 2-day comp. I only attended day 1. I got home. I filmed all day. I met a whole bunch of people. We had like all these great vlogging moments. I had this amazing moment of Landon coaching and then cheering on his team when they hit 0. It was like the cutest thing. And I get home and I go to transfer all my footage to my iPad so I could vlog, or so I could edit the vlog. And my phone acted up and it's in a permanent reset, and it's still doing that because I haven't hard wiped it yet. I'm going to. I keep telling people I'm going to hard wipe it and then either try to like sell it or light it on fire and throw it in a river. And I won't actually do that because like pollution, but I kind of want to do it because that's the same vlogging phone that died and crapped out and made me lose all my footage from Ireland. So yeah, that was the worst. I'm still mad about it. I have a lot of emotions still. Like, I want to say choice words at that phone, but I'm going to keep it nice. I'm going to keep it polite. But I hate that phone with a fiery passion. Up next is what was your best / favorite performance of this season? Obviously, Senior Elite hitting NCAA Day 2 was amazing. Seeing, what was it? It was ODT Dream and Connect Your Northwest Twilight. They both hit Day 1 of ATC Bellevue. And, I was crying. And people were, like, checking. They're like, did you cry? And like day 2, I remember I was standing up front when Twilight was getting ready to go day 2 and Dream had just hit. And Amanda came up to me and she's like, did you cry at us today? And I was like, Amanda, of course I cried at you guys today. Did you see what you guys did on the floor? Of course I cried today. So that was a really amazing one. And then also when Connect Your Northwest Twilight, when they hit day 2 of Palm Springs, that was amazing because they were in bid contention. I knew they were going to get their bid. And I just sat, like, I had all these plans. Like, I went to church, came home, I had all these plans. And instead, I just followed along to the cheer comp on Twitter and cried all day. And it was amazing. So clearly a lot. And those are just like the first ones at the top of my mind. Like, there's so many. There are so many. This was such a good season, you guys. Such a good season. All right, next was what was your worst performance this season? I definitely had moments where I experienced some of my friends not hitting perfect, not doing their best. And we know what those moments are, and we experience those emotions together, but we're not going to dwell on them. I'm not even going to mention them specifically because I want to stay positive. And for any of the teams that I am friends with that had rough days, they also had amazing days this season. So we're going to focus on the good, we're going to overcome the bad, and we're going to stay positive. Next is what is your best action shot of the season? Very first comp of the season, Tina and Hayden both gave me their jackets for American Northwest, and Landon and I did like a full photo shoot with our jackets, and it was my favorite. And then the last comp of the season, Landon gave his dad his jacket, Tina gave me her jacket and medal, and Landon had all the medals and this like big banner, and we did like a photo, the 3 of us, and we vlogged together, and it's like my favorite moment. It was like we started and ended the season, me and Landon with like our jackets, but then his dad was in the like end of the season one, which I don't think I have those photos yet. I need to message Landon like right now and get those. But it was just like so fun, and I don't remember to take photos with people very often, so the fact that like we got those was amazing. That was great. Oh, and then also very first comp of the season, so American Northwest, me, Connor, and Maddie learned the Senior Elite TikTok dance that like the whole team did together to their music, and that was like such a moment, and I felt like so cool, even though I definitely wasn't cool, but I absolutely loved it, and that was like the first like real TikTok I did, and I was like real pumped about it. Next is what is your worst action shot of the season? There was a photo that floated around of me at NCA that someone had edited to make my vlogging stabilizer look like a weapon, and that was not my favorite. And I know like the person who like said it, like they got all defensive. They're like, it's a joke, and like it was still, that could have been an issue. Like if the wrong person saw that and thought it was serious, like that could have been an issue, and I don't think it was something to like take lightly or joke about. So yeah. All right, the next question is what is the best / favorite award you've gotten this season? Obviously the 2 jackets that I got, both from American Northwest and Pac West. So yeah, and I got an NCAA participation medal again, which was kind of just like, oh, I have one again. Like, I know they're not like a medal, like a metal medal. They're like the rubbery, like, I don't have it in front of me, do I? I do. Oh my gosh, I went to take a photo with it and I actually have it. I did not realize I had that. That's really funny. So yeah, it's like the 2020 just NCAA medal. It's like not even real. It's plastic, so it doesn't mean much, but I thought it was cool because like I participated in that, I spectated, so I was glad to be given one again. Okay, the next question is, what moment from this season do you wish you could have a do-over for? Probably losing all my footage because I want that back. Other than that though, I don't think there's any moments that I regret per se. It was amazing. This whole season was amazing for sure. All right, and finally, what moment from this comp season will you remember the most? Like I said, probably Senior Elite hitting and winning NCAA. It was game changer. But there are so many moments. And I was actually just recently editing my end of the season kind of recap, which I know people are like, Worlds is still coming. But like I did it, I do it before Worlds. Like I did it 2 seasons ago as well when I went to Worlds. And I did it before Worlds just because Worlds is like a whole different thing. And there's a lot of time between like the end of the season and Worlds. There's usually like a full month. So I wanted to make sure I put that video out already. And when I was editing it, I was like, there are so many moments that I forgot about. So many great people that I had the chance to meet, whether it was a performance or vlogging together or anything in between. Like this was just such a good season. And like, I'm honestly kind of sad that in a way it's over. I don't know when we will find out. By the time this video is live, we might even know more information, but I don't know when we're going to find out all the details about stuff. But like, I, for one, like, I understand why if things get canceled, but part of me also wants them to happen. Like, I'm so on the fence about it. Granted, if Worlds and Summit and everything happen, I don't know that I can for sure make it. But I guess I'm not so much needing Worlds and Summit to happen so much as the season not to be over because of the anticlimactic ending. That's kind of that's my struggle point. That's where I'm at. But there were just so many good moments, and I'm so thankful for each and every person I had the chance to cheer on, to meet, to vlog with, to just hang out with, just everything. This season, every season tops the last, and this season certainly did, and I don't know what to expect for next season. I can't imagine it being better, but I'm ready for that challenge. So that is it for the questions. Like I said, they will all be in the description below. So if you guys want to take on this tag as well, you can do so. Make sure you guys tag me and Brooke if you do so we can take a look at it as well. But most importantly, go check out Brooke's video. I really love that we came up with all these questions and this idea to do this tag. I really love doing cheer tags and doing collabs with people and stuff. And so when she was on board for it too, I was like, score. Yes, I absolutely love it. Also stay tuned because her and I are not done with our collab. We're going to be doing a giveaway coming up. We figure spreading some cheer and some joy during the weeks and weeks of Corona quarantine would be really important, so stay tuned for that stuff. We will be posting information as soon as we know more. For now though, if you guys have enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment below your answers if you aren't going to be making your own video, or if you did make your video, drop that link in the comments for sure. And then finally, make sure you're subscribed to my channel with notifications on so you find out as soon as new videos are posted. Also, make sure you go check out Brooke's video too. I can't speak for her for sure, but I know I will be posting a lot of videos in the coming weeks. I have a feeling she will as well. So stay tuned, lots more content from both of us. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this cheer tag. Big shout out to everyone again that made this season just the best one yet. And I'm interested to see how the season will officially end. And I already look forward to the 2021 season. But thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you all soon.